Good morning everyone. In this session we are going to discuss with the first chapter, An Uncomfortable Bed. I think we are continuing the same topic. I think this story is clear for you. Already we have completed the story. There is no doubt regarding this. If you have any doubt, you just contact. And also you do one thing, you write all the new words from this textbook to in your notebook. Okay, I think you can write just like a Picardy. What is the meaning of Picardy? Then made much of me. You write all the new words like this, okay, in your notebook. Okay, this is an activity. And also in this session we are going to discuss the questions. The question just like in the first page we can see one question, and also I think the third page we can see some questions. So this is for a revision. Okay, what you have learned. Just like if you are answering this question, this textbook will be very easy, and also the story will be very clear for you. Okay, that's it. So let us complete the question. Okay, and also I will ask the question. You just to try your maximum. Okay, you just to say the answers. Okay, by yourself. So first one we can see that how does the writer, page number 1. Okay, I think the side one question is that. Okay, then after that we are going to the understanding the text. Okay, I think last one question is on page number 4, understanding the text. After completing this we will come to the next one. Okay, that's the real question. This is for understanding the textbook. Okay, understanding the story. Okay, so you just complete. How does the writer build up your interest in the story? Already you have learned from 1 to 6 what happened. How does the writer build up your interest in the story? How we can say that? I think 1 to 6 paragraph we can see by describing everything that makes him feel suspicious, doubtful. Everything was doubtful, and such his friends welcoming him too warmly or being too cheerful at dinner. Actually he became very suspicious. Okay, that's what. That is the first answer. Okay, and also come to the next one. Next question is that what is the next question? What does the writer do to build up the suspense further? What was the suspense further? We can say that the writer describes different possible pranks that may have been set up for him, so that reader keeps guessing. He started guessing because something was there, something kept there inside. Okay, guessing which, if any, of these pranks may be played on him. Already he had a keen observation. Already you studied, no? Just like he inspected every article one after another. Okay, he inspected everything. That's it. So that is the question. And after that, one more question is there. What is the question? This is for understanding the text. Okay, you just listen. Okay, and what is the last one? I think in paragraph 16 to 18, what is that? The writer takes the excitement to a peak and then provides an explanation. What is the peak? First of all, what is the peak question? Then how does the explanation add to the humor of the story? We can say that the excitement to a peak by telling us about an unknown weight falling upon him. So the peak was, what is the peak? Telling us about an unknown weight falling upon him. Who was that? That was the, just like a, what we say, just like a weight or something, no? Those who are coming by food, breakfast. That's the man. Okay. So accompanied by some unidentified burning liquid. What was that burning liquid? We can say that is a tea. Okay, cup of tea. And some strange sound, just like a strange sound. Already we have studied some plates. Okay, and also all the dishes. Okay. It seems as if the prank that the reader had been waiting for has finally happened. The writer then explains what had really happened. What had really happened? And also he is explaining all the things to his friends. Okay, what was that? It was the valet who had fallen down with the breakfast tray, and also it was the valet who had fallen down. That's a cook. Okay, or any those who are coming by breakfast. Okay, and then explanation add to the humor by showing how the writer brought about this accident by trying to be too careful. Too careful means just like he took one precaution. What was the precaution? Just like why he took the precaution, and also he brought about precaution had brought about the practical job, because the precaution means because I don't want to a fool. That's why he took the precaution. But what happened really? That precaution had brought about the practical job, and also we can see the story is ending with, oh, how they all laughed that because of that precaution, all the people started laughing. That's about that story. Okay, I think this story is very clear for you, and also no need to worry about these answers. I will give the PDF. Okay, you don't worry. Okay, all the first question what I said now, all the things I will send by PDF. Okay, you need not worry. And also next one we can cover the major understanding the text. Okay, so these are the main questions in this topic. Okay, I think understanding the text, you just study what are the questions. Okay, I will say, and also after that I will send the PDF. Okay, you don't need not worry about the questions. Okay, the first one we will discuss in this class. Okay, all the questions. Okay, the first one, understanding the test, answer these questions. My friends were fond of practical jokes. I do not care to know people who are not. So the question, from the second sentence, what do you think the speaker valued in his friends? From the second, I do not care to know people who are not. That is the second sentence, no? So we can say that from the second sentence, what do you think the speaker valued in his friends? What is the answer? We can say that because the speaker valued a sense of humor in his friends. That is the answer. Okay, so this is the first answer. So first, what is the next one? B. Can you find any evidence in the text that supports the first sentence? Just like my friends were fond of practical jokes. First sentence. So we can say that the only evidence that we can find in the text of the first sentence is the way of speakers. Friends laughed when they found out what had happened, and what we do not see them actually playing any practical joke on the speaker. So that is the first one. Just like can you find any evidence in the text that supports the first sentence? Okay, that's the answer. And also come to the next one, the second answer, which at once made me rather suspicious. Which at once made me rather suspicious. What is the first question? Which other words in the text tell you how the speaker was feeling and acting? Paragraph 6 to 12. We can say that. Just like it is very easy. I think the first one. We can say which other words in the text tell you how the speaker was feeling and acting. We can say the first one, watchful. Then restless. Then we can say distrustfully. Then we can say carefully and cautiously. That's it. Okay. These are the things. And also come to the next one. B. Add one more word of your own. Your own. You can make your own to describe his state of mind. We can say you can add like this. What is that? Sample answers. We can nervous, anxious, apprehensive. You can add this one. That is why your own. Okay, that's one. And also come to the next one. The third one. Look out, old ferret. They have something in store for you. Already we have learned what is the meaning of ferret. Okay. Another meaning of the first one. Another meaning of ferret is to find something by searching carefully, because some cat like. Okay, already we have seen in the first. Okay. Searching carefully. Why do you think the speaker called himself a ferret? Because why he is calling? We know that because he is also just like a ferret. Because just like a searching here and there. Why he is searching? Because something is there or what. We is just like he is in the field of suspicious. Just like a doubt, everything is doubt. Because when he entered into the room, already you are saying everything is doubtful, and that's why he is also known as a ferret. Okay, he considered him as the speaker called himself as a ferret. Okay, you just come to the answer. I think third one. The speaker calls himself a ferret because he was trying to find out what kind of prank his friends would play on him. That's why he searched everywhere. And he was trying to ferret out the truth. And he was also acting a bit like a ferret hunting a goose and trying to catch his friends, just like a cat. Okay, just like trying to catch his friends, because what was there before he wanted to find the things what they have kept. That's what. Okay. So I think come to the next one. B. What did he think his friends had stored for him? So we can say the answer. What is the thing they stored for him? The speaker thought that his friends had set some kind of trap. You just see the kind of trap. What was the trap for him? Or set him up for a practical job. That's it. Okay, so come to the fourth one. Once inside his room, how did the speaker move and act? Already when he entered into the room, what was the things he made up? So once inside his room, we can say that the speaker shut the door. What is in the story? Already you have learned. Only when he entered into the room, suddenly he shut the door and remained standing without moving a single step. He looked around the walls. Already what you have learned. Okay, the furniture, the ceiling, the hangings, and also the floor. He thought that his candle may go out. So he lighted. Already you have studied, no? So he lighted all the candles in the room. Then what happened? He moved with the short steps, carefully examining the room and inspected. Already we said inspected every article one after another. Okay, that's it. Then he was convinced that his friends had laid a trap for him inside the room. So he was being careful and trying to check everything. That is the answer of fourth one. That's only once inside his room. How did the speaker move and act? That's it. So come to the fifth one. Why did the speaker close the shutters and draw the curtains? Why? Already we know that. Why? Because the speaker closed the curtains, shutters, and drew the curtains so that the trick could, okay, we can say the trick could be played on him through the window. Okay, that's why he shut the window, all the doors. Okay. As a result of this, no light could come into the room from outside. I think in paragraph 14, I think it is mentioned, no? I think fifth one. Paragraph 14. What else did he do in paragraph 14? 14 that helped to bring about the outcome. I think paragraph 14 we can see that it is there. In paragraph 14, he made his bed in the middle of the room. That's already we have seen in the middle of the room. Then what happened? On the floor and extinguished all the candles. Already we have seen extinguished. Okay. And since the room was now completely dark, when the valet came in, he could not see the bed on the floor and tripped over it. Tripped means already fall down. Okay, that's it. So that is the answer of that fifth one. So sixth one, that you have to underline which is the right one. The armchair was solid. Paragraph 12. Why was this discovery important to the speaker? Okay, so is it the first one? It meant that he could protect himself with the chair if necessary. So is it right? So come to the next one. It meant that he could sleep in the chair. Is it right? So come to the next one. C. It meant that his friends had not laid a trap for him in the chair. You just underline, you just tick. C is the right answer. So once again, C is the right answer. All the A and B are wrong. Okay. So come to the next one, seventh one. I did not dare to get into the bed. Paragraph 12. Why didn't the speaker dare to get into the bed? Why did he finally go to bed? Okay, I think seventh one, no? We can see that. At the first, the speaker did not dare to get into the bed because he was sure that his friends had made some arrangements in the bed. Already you are saying in the paragraph. Okay, bed for a prank. Yet he also thought that his friends, who must be waiting for the success their trick, would be laughing at him because he was too afraid to go to bed. Okay, because they made something. Okay, they were kept inside something. Okay, he felt like this. Okay, so he could not let them have so much fun at his expense and went to bed to challenge them. Okay, that's the answer of the seventh one. And come to the last one. The speaker was awakened by a body falling over him. Paragraph 16. What else did he feel and hear at the same time? And when and how did he realize what had really happened? Paragraph 18 and 16. So we can say that, I think the first one, paragraph 16, we can see that as the speaker was awakened by the body falling over him, he felt a burning hot liquid. Already we have studied what is hot liquid and also who was falling over him. Okay, on his face, neck and chest. It made him howl with the pain. Already started crying with anything. Okay, so at the same time he had a great noise as if many plates and dishes had fallen down After a brief struggle with the body which had fallen over him, the speaker managed to get up and rush out the room. It was then that he realized, okay, after that he understood what was that. It was morning, and in the light from the corridor he saw that the valet, while bringing his tea, okay, so valet is bringing his tea, has tripped over his bed and fallen down, because already we have studied how he tripped, because the bed was in the middle of the room, okay, and also the wallet he didn't see, okay, along with the plates he had been carrying, okay, carrying. The whole liquid has been the tea, okay, already I was studying, okay, this is about the question, okay, I think I will send this question and answers through PDF, okay, I think along this video I will send the answers. You need not worry about the answers, and also appreciating the text. Okay, I think question is like this. Irony, actually this is an irony. Irony means, just like we can say, the term used to mean situation or event which is the very opposite. Irony means what we are saying is it's like a opposite one, okay, just like we can say of what was expected of. Okay, I think we can say in this story, okay, what he expected means the author expected was opposite to the story, okay, just like if he is not if he is, I think, already only because of that precaution that it makes already, I think all the people laughed that day, no, already yesterday, you know, so that's why if he is not taking any precaution, there was no problem. But here irony means only because of that precaution that it comes the opposite direction, that's it. Okay, so irony is a term used to mean a situation or event which is very opposite of what was expected and which is sometimes funny as a result. Already funny, we know the funny because that it turned into laughing, okay. And also what could be the irony in this story? Already we can say that in this story, you just see the text word, right from his arrival at his friend's house until bedtime, the speakers kept expecting some tricks to be played on him, okay, he expected because something was played on him, okay, that's it. He was suspicious, doubtful and watchful. He watched everything, look and corner, everything, and in order to avoid falling into any trap, okay, so he was so careful, in fact, that in taking measures to guard himself against a prank, any jokes, he set himself up for an awkward situation, making his friends laugh. This is the irony of this story, okay. This also I will send to PDF, okay, then it will be very clear for you, okay, because I think through video sometimes you may not get, okay, that's it. I am saying sending it through PDF, okay. And also the first person narrative, okay, I think we can see that the story is the first person narrative. The speaker is a character in the story. How does this style of narration help to build irony? Okay, we can say that the first person narrative helps to build this irony because this style of narration lets the reader know exactly what is going on the speaker's mind, and also had it been told by someone else, we as readers may not have known how nervous or suspicious the speaker was feeling or why he took certain decisions, like placing a chair in front of the window or making his bed on the floor. The first person narrative traces his feeling from his first suspicion to growing nervousness to the final embarrassment clearly, okay. So with this I am going to wind up this session, and also I will send the answers along with this video, okay, and also rest of the things to be continued tomorrow, okay. Thank you.